Finally stepped into the 21st century and updated my equipment, and this is my very first time to learn how to do a screen recording and have all the nice little stuff that I wanted to talk about, and with actually some good audio for myself. And I just want to celebrate it by rubbing it in deadbeat Ken Paxton's fucking face. His stupid fucking face. This is actually his mugshot. I'm not making this up. I've been going ranting about this douchebag for years. Yeah, like literally. That's his mugshot right there. Here is Ken Paxton's mug. Ken Paxton's mugshot. Woo! I'm having so much fun with this. Oh, literally, that's what it's called. March 13th, 2022. Dang, that's today. Here's Ken Paxton's mug shot. Not sure why he didn't have to wear the towel over his clothes. I've brought that up for years. Thought that was standard, but I'm not going to complain. This is, as for that lopsided smile, very strong move. Says, okay, I'll go along with this, and I'll just want y'all to know you're full of it. Although with his eye situation, it kind of looks like one side of his head is made of metal. I swear I didn't write this. Some dude named Zach Crane wrote this, but I like his way of writing. Or else Magneto is nearby and trying to tying up loose ends. He would need to work with a state attorney general. I don't know. The X-Men continuity is honestly pretty confusing, and I'm not even sure the movie out of being okay, blah blah blah. But yeah, this is Warren Kenneth Paxton Jr.'s ugly mugshot. Move it. See if I can pull this down. There you go. Look at there. That's deadbeat Paxton. Cell lower level booking. Birth date 12/23/62, height 72 inches, weight 178 pounds. Okay, now let's go back. And let's talk about Ken Paxton's love affair where he fucked around on his wife, Angela. He's been married to her like 35, 36 years. Ken Paxton affair. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that's Angela. I know that's her. Affair tied to criminal. The last I checked, they had not released her name publicly because I don't really know why. And the only reason people found out about the affair, from what I understand, is he got her a job with Nate Paul. He's a real estate dude in Austin, Texas. And it all went south once the FBI started investigating both Paxton and Nate Paul. Whistleblowers say, let's see, Texas Attorney General affair tied to criminal allegations, November 6, 2020. I was looking earlier. I've read this one. I found out about this in I guess it was 2020. Whistleblowers say Ken Paxton misleading Texans about. There it is. Got her a job. Whistleblowers say Ken Paxton, I call him Deadbeat Paxton. Deadbeat Paxton is misleading Texans about his bribery and abuse of office allegations. Okay, February, that's just not even, that's like 3 weeks old. I have not read this one. The whistleblowers made their first statement about Paxton's decision to fire them since filing a lawsuit against the Attorney General. The whistleblowers, here's where I'm at. Oh, cool. The whistleblowers who sued the Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton after he fired them. There's like 8 of them, I think, or 11, but at least 8. There's a bunch. He fired a bunch of them. Fired them for accusing him of bribery and abuse of office. He was already arrested back in 2015. This was published 2022. He fired all his staff in 2020, I believe. Yeah, October. Yeah, it was right after I got sober. That's when I found out about it. I just got done. I was like a week sober. I just got done with sailing class, and this broke. In response to what they say are Paxton's numerous false and misleading public statements on the campaign trail. 4 whistleblowers, former Deputy Attorneys General James Blake Brickman, Mark Penley, and Ryan Vazar, as well as the office's former Director of Law Enforcement, David Maxwell, said they had intended to stay silent about their case while it played out in the judicial system. Our preference was to remain silent while this is a quote, while the wheels of justice turned and our civil case progressed in the courts, they said in a joint statement Monday. However, in recent weeks, Paxton made numerous false and misleading public statements that we feel obligated to correct. These are lawyers. Like the lawyer, this deadbeat Paxton's so crooked, lawyers are actually feeling guilty about his lies. I'm not going to go through all of this, but some people still to this day doubt me that deadbeat Paxton. No, I do have to get the part where it's got his affair in there. I'm going to see if I can scan it. Scanning it there. Oh, yeah. Always bring it up. Blah, blah, blah against Biden. It's always Biden's fault. And a lot of stuff is Biden's fault, but he's playing a Biden game by, like, Biden blaming everything on Russia, Russia, Russia. The whistleblower's allegations were first made public in late 2020 when 8 former top deputies accused Paxton of abusing his office, accepting bribes, and tampering with government documents to tip the scales at the Attorney General's office in favor of one of his political donors, Austin real estate developer, bam, Nate motherfucking Paul. I've been going on and on about this, and I'm so excited to be able to finally have the technology and the, well, let's just face it, the sobriety to put all this stuff together. Yeah, Nate Paul, this dude, he hired her. He had this Nate Paul is the guy who hired his mistress. He got her that job. Oh, hell, I'm just going to read it. This is too juicy. The whistleblowers told authorities Paxton had tried to intervene in legal matters related to Paul, who donated money to the Attorney General's campaign, helped with remodel his home, and gave a job to a woman with whom Paxton allegedly had an extramarital affair. Paxton has denied wrongdoing. See, I don't know if this story gets to it, and I may get to it. From what I know, 2 of these people testified not at a hearing but at a deposition and brought up this lady's name that has been, I guess the media, I mean, yeah, she screwed a married guy, but I mean, I don't know. For whatever reason, they don't see her as having to, it's not necessarily as bad for her to go through all this crap, I guess. I really don't know. But I can't see anyone, no one's let her name out of the bag. All the employees who reported Paxton were either fired or left office under pressure after the complaint. The 4 who filed the whistleblower complaint contend they were fired for reporting Paxton's alleged criminal behavior to local and federal authorities, the FBI, and are seeking to be reinstated. Many of the whistleblowers call Paxton's misleading public statements came during a January 31st interview with conservative radio host Mark Davis about the Attorney General's race. So that just tells me they follow this guy probably as much or more than I do. I wouldn't be surprised if all these people follow me. They just can't publicly say it, and I don't blame them. Although, I will say this, and I've said this before, if you've got any dirt on Ken Paxton that you want to email to me, crankmycat@gmail.com. You can send it anonymously, airdrop it somehow. just tell me you don't want to be mentioned, and I know how to keep my fucking mouth shut. And I'd love to broadcast it. I'll print that shit everywhere. In an interview with the conservative outlet Texas Scorecard this month, Paxton claimed that the FBI, quote unquote, infiltrated his office to investigate him before the whistleblowers made their complaint. Yeah, I'm not going to read every bit of this because this gets really, really long. I'll just put this in the... My point for making this entire video is that this guy, it's not just a freak thing. A lot of people know this, and I know some people that know the people on the inside in Texas politics, and it is, according to them, the little birds that whisper in my ear, this is like really, really common knowledge. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is back in hot water. That's from 2020. Former aides of Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton say there it is, Nate Paul's name comes up again. Ken Paxton's alleged affair linked to Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton swap political favors for Texas Attorney General's affair tied to criminal allegations. Daily Mail. News scandal surrounding Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Okay, that's still 2020. Let's see. I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at Ken Paxton. Let's go to his homepage. I was looking at this earlier. KenPaxton.com. Where is it? There it is. Now, I noticed this earlier. I'm pretty sure he's got 4 kids, and I'm sure that's his son, that's daughter, that's daughter. Pretty sure that's daughter. That the white there, it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm quite certain those are his 4 kids. And oh no, there's Angela. I was like, say, yeah, okay, he's got Angela in there. It's just she's behind the male thing. Okay, I was like, damn, they're already cutting Angela out, because Angela knows about this. Like, people are in the know. Everybody's tagged her, and there's been supposedly reports where people try to get like a statement from her, and nobody can get out of it that I've found. I'd love to be able to find it. Let's go to about Ken Paxton. In November 2014, Ken Paxton, Debbie Paxton, became the 51st Attorney General of Texas after a year of campaigning to earn the votes of Texans across the state. The son of an Air Force veteran, not an Air Force veteran himself, General Paxton is consistently recognized. I hate it when they call him General Paxton. Like, he's a fucking lawyer. No offense to lawyers, but y'all got thick skin, and y'all know that, you know, I'm not way off base that most lawyers are generally known as fucking crooks. I know there's some good ones, but the point is, they want you to think that he's some kind of, like, he worked his way up through the like General Patton. Like, it's not General Patton, it's General Paxton. It's Attorney General Paxton. He's a glorified lawyer. He's the top cop in Texas. Is consistently recognized as a conservative, stalwart leader with a deep passion and respect for the U.S. Constitution through his previous service in the Texas State House. Oh, y'all thought he was going to say in his previous service overseas, serving his country in the... No. In the Texas House, a politician, and Senate, of which his own wife, Angela, took his... won his Senate seat. His old state senator. She's currently the state senator. He holds his old seat out of Collin County, and now Attorney General. He is known for his principled and uncompromising devotion to America's founding values and that other chick's pussy. Deadbeat Paxton is in a runoff, and there's gonna be a runoff between him and Bush, Little Bush, George P.P. Bush. And then it'll be up against the Democrat side. They're having a runoff too. I believe it's Joe Jaworski and some other lady. I don't remember her name. But I never saw anything about her until the election. Like I knew nothing about her. But anyway, she got quite a few votes. They're going to have a runoff. So whoever wins that one, it'll be her or Jaworski, whoever wins, against P.P. Bush and Debbie Paxton. So I know Trump's making the news right now, and I've never been a big Trump fan, but I've never hated Trump like so many of the vile leftist commies that really, really hate Trump. He's just politically, he's got some things that, and the comments about his daughter, it's just gross to me. But I don't just hate the guy. And when it comes to something, I mean, hell, even Trevor Noah's I just saw this. Trevor Noah made a comment or something. He said, love him or hate him, if he calls, you better fucking answer, because if he says he's going to mess you up, he's going to mess you up because he's crazy. That's basically what he was saying. Now, whether or not Trump's crazy, I don't know. I think he's a little out there, a lot out there, but you got to give it to the guy. As old as he's getting, as big as big boys he is, he's still got a lot of energy. I just watched his entire rally he had in South Carolina, I believe. Anyway, I know Trump endorsed Paxton. I get it. But Trump's done a lot of stupid things, like talk shit about Ron Paul, for instance. And I know people will want to do what Trump says. I'm just asking for a favor. Sometimes Donald Trump is wrong, just like sometimes I'm wrong, and just like sometimes you and your spouse and your mom and your kids are sometimes wrong. Sometimes people are wrong. Deadbeat Paxton is, in the way I see it, the way Trump talks about him, the lesser of the two evils. And Trump has no problem picking between lesser two evils. I've got a whole different philosophy on that I'm certainly not going to go into because there's not enough time. But he just picked, obviously, the lesser of the two evils. So I'm asking all voters, do what we got to do. This is personal to me. I don't care who wins, and I don't have any expectation that whoever beats Debbie Paxton is going to do any better. I really don't. I just want to see him fail. I want to see him fail miserably because he's been out on bail. He's been out on bail for 7 years now, literally. That's not a figure of speech. He was arrested, bailed out that day, and he's been out on bail ever since. He won re-election, barely, I might add, barely, back in 2018. I was running a huge campaign to get him kicked to the curb, and I do take partial credit for him almost losing. Like, he was within 1% when all other Texas state official Republican were re-elected in double digits. He was by 1%. So, yeah, I take personal credit for some of that. But this time, do me a favor, make an exception. Even Trump makes exceptions. Sometimes Donald Trump can be wrong, too. He's just wrong on Deadbeat Paxton. He's just flat fucking wrong on that one.